everyone. Rome wasn't built in a day. And today I'm going to tell you some of the interesting facts about it. It was founded, per se, on April 21st, 7053 BC by Romulus and Remus. They were twin brothers their father was the god of war, their mother was immortal. They didn't keep them, they sent them down the river. When they were found, they were raised by wolves. A wolf mother found them, raised them until a farmer killed the wolf mother and took the boys and raised them as his own. Then he goes and they grow up and they decided they're going to become these important people, find this land. They say, okay, we're going to fight over this land because they can't get along at all. Typical siblings. And go and they fight to the death, and Romulus wins, and that's how it gets the name from Rome. Another interesting fact about Rome is the aqueducts. They've been there for hundreds of thousands of years, and it's their water system. It's how the water is spread through the whole city from one end to the other, and water is a big part of Rome. The main religion there is Roman Catholic, and it's the Vatican is there. I mean, it's just, if you're not Roman Catholic, you're pretty much, that's the prime religion, so that's about all there is. And there's a picture of the aqueduct. The Colosseum, they started building it in 72 AD and finished it in 80 AD. And the day it opened, from the day it opened till 100 days later, they played gladiator games, which the gladiator games were where up to 500,000 spectators could sit into the Colosseum, and they came and they gathered around, and the gladiators were in like these little cherubs, and if they weren't fighting against one another, they brought in wild animals that they captured and took the wild animals and had them fight against them. There were about 500,000 people killed and millions of animals killed during this time, during the gladiator games. And this went up until probably the early, I'd say, 900s. I mean, gladiator games went on for a very long time. The next thing I want to talk about was the most interesting thing I found out about Rome when I was doing my research on several websites. I found this out. So there's 280 fountains in Rome. They all have some type of representation. The one of them I want to talk about, and I'll go through them with you. The Fountain of Triton this is the fountain, and it represents Triton, which was a half man and half fish, which you can't really see very well in this picture. And he worked for Neptune, the goddess of the sea, or the god of the sea. The next one is the Fountain of Books. It used to be in front of the University of Rome, but now the University of Rome has moved, so the fountain's still there. The university's gone. The next one is the Fountain of Porter. This is where all the political figures and the public officials and anybody that wanted to get elected came to vote, or came to listen to hear speeches. And there's like 4 other fountains throughout Rome that they called talking fountains, because that's where everybody came to get their speeches. And the last one is the biggest fountain. It's called the Trevi, I think is how they enunciated it. And this fountain has Neptune, and then you go down and there's Triton on both sides, and each horse represents the moods of the sea. So this is supposed to be like the sea here, and then if it's in a bad mood, it's on this side, and if it's in a good mood, it's the calm horse. So that's just a few of the fountains of the 280. And now you all know why Rome wasn't built in a day. Thank you.